Hey YouTube, what's going on? Today is going to be absolutely awesome because for today's video, we're out here at the Hawkney mountain bike track. So this is at Pope Road in Gore. Got the Enduro bike for the first time in months. We're going to be riding this thing. We've got an amazing bluebird day, pretty much no wind, barely any clouds around, and by the looks of the car park, I've got the entire mountain bike trail network to myself. It's going to be epic. And so the plan for today's video is going to head up the trail a couple times, do a couple laps, and we're probably just going to ride the easier trails today to show you guys the easier trails I don't normally film. That's because the wrist is still recovering, but it's going to be flipping awesome. So what we're going to do, got the GoPro with the max lens on, got the chest mount, going to try out the max time warp and head up, give you guys a time warp for the access trail up there so you sort of get an idea of how long it is, and we'll get to some of the downhill action. So let's do it. Man, isn't that peaceful? Just being out in the middle of the woods, no one else around, riding bikes. Like, this doesn't get better than this. Honestly, like, makes me think I need to be getting out on this Enduro bike more, because being out here in the woods is just so awesome. Like, nature is so cool. And so where we've gotten to here is we're at the intersection of like the access trail, which is also like, so this is a two-way trail, the access trail, which is the easiest trail here, and this is the access to some of the harder trails, like with the jump trail up there and Devon's technical trail over there. So what we're going to do is I'm going to hop back on the bike and ride down the access trail the easy way. And so I've got my GoPro tripod there, and I've also got my phone tripod in the bag, and so we're going to link together a bit of a lap, not like an entire lap, so that would just take forever, but a bit of a lap of some of the features down this trail. Because off the sides of this trail, there's lots like we kick out things, there's berms and a couple wee jumps. I've never actually ridden it down before, so let's always go to some more fun trails up there, but I've heard this trail is super fun, so we're gonna get into that one in a second. So what I'll do is go set up the tripod down the bottom, we'll start riding down it. And there is no one else riding here today, so we should be safe going down, but I'll make sure I'm super aware of any riders going uphill and just, yeah, I'll take it easy. But let's get into the slap, it's gonna be sick. Can't wait to shred this thing again. Man, that is thirsty work filming that trail going up and down. It is now 4:30, and so we've got about an hour or so of daylight left for it. It'll be too dark to dark in the woods. It gets dark in there way quicker. And so that was probably like, I'm hoping about 60 seconds of footage, and it took an hour and a half to film, but super fun and real good to get some hours in on the Enduro biking. I haven't ridden this thing probably since about March, because I just sort of stopped riding a bit after I rode like Rude Rock Trail and sort of finished out with my shows and had the broken wrist. So just haven't been on this much. So it's been good practice re-riding berms, doing that manual a couple times to get it how I wanted it. So having heaps of fun. And just wanted to say now while we're having a wee break, guys, I would really appreciate if you guys hit the like button on this video, because lately the video has been getting under 20 likes, and to be honest, it doesn't really matter if you guys don't get more likes, but the more people that like the videos, the more people that see it, and the more people that can get stoked on bikes. So I'd really appreciate it if you guys give this video a like now and subscribe if you haven't already. What we're going to do now is, rather than boring you with another time lapse back up to the top of this hill, I'm just going to ride back up. It takes roughly half an hour to ride back up. And then I'll put the chest mount on. I'll just do one lap from all the way from the top to the bottom to finish off the video. So I'll see you guys back at the top So the time now is 4:30. We'll check in to see what the time is when we get there. Sweet guys, the time is now 4:57, so about 27 minutes to get up here. You might be thinking, man, this trail looks a lot different than the top I was at before. And you're 100% right. I decided to go a little bit higher and go out to the top intersection of the hard trails. So on my left, that is the access to the top of Devon's Trail. I'll put a quick clip of that in now to show you guys what that is. So that's an absolutely epic trail, and then down there is the jump trail, so do the same thing, a couple clips of that jump trail. And again, another super fun trail, the jump trail, but because I haven't been riding much and it's wet and I can't really afford to fall on my wrist just yet, sticking to the easy trail. So what we're going to do, you're going to put the GoPro back on the chest mount, got the max lens mod on, head down to the trees and back up the access trail, do the side jumps and bits and pieces. Because in all honesty, it's a super fun trail with all these little jibby features, so I think it's going to be a fun lap. So let's get straight into it. Right, let's do it. Max lens mod on the Hero 9, up the Pope Road for Hockanui mountain bike park trails. So good, so tight to the trees here. It's actually real sick. I love going through trees like this. Super tight. Woo! But it's still super easy because it's not very steep. But it feels awesome going through those trees. Where am I going here? And this section is a little bit flat and pedaly. That is all good. Couple of roots. Back in a bit of a downhill section. Oh, I missed that tree. Do not want to hit my arm on that with my wrist right now. Woo! Yeah, it's so good to be back on the bike, flowing in the woods. And honestly, like today, it is July 31st. So we're still like right in the middle of winter really, and already it's starting to feel like spring's coming. Okay, dodge this muddy bit here. And so like there's a bit of mud around, but for the trails to be this dry at the end of July is just crazy. A bit of a pun there, dry July. But yeah, like this gets me so stoked for spring coming. Things getting dry, getting the trails ready again, for riding more, for heading to places like Queenstown, Central Otago to ride. So it's gonna be an epic summer. My wrist is gonna be good. All right, now we're into that access trail again. Here's that left berm, slash it, man into this berm. Woo! Little side jump there. So already this has taken like 20 minutes to film by the time I got to here, and it's been like maybe 2 minutes. Woo! Little transfer jump. And spin, oh, I hit that a little fast. That is all good for still going. Slash in the bush. Woo! A little pop up that wheel there. Oh, it's slick here, it's slick. Slide around this corner. Woo! That actually wasn't super good cornering. August would not be impressed with that after my lesson with him. The lens still looks clean, so we'll keep going. And quite flat and pedally here, it's still pretty cool. Big left-hand berm. Bumping, what do we got coming up? Little side hip. Woo! Fun little jump onto this big berm. It's the biggest berm on the trail, it's super cool. Yup, so good. And it's so sick for an access trail berm. Like it is probably like 2.5 meters high. Try and dodge the mud here. Get that good cornering position. Make August proud. Lens still looks pretty clean. Left berm into the step dancing. Woo! Tire slash piece. Woohoo! Nearly lost my front wheel on that rock, to be honest. Pretty fast through here. I think that used to be a jump, but it looks so overgrown, just not gonna mess with it. Pretty flat through here. All right, back in the downhill section. Bit of mud there. Just want to slide out in the mud. Woo, so much fun. Big puddle. Just missed that. Bit of a pedally piece. Man, it's getting dark. I need to get down. So it may be coming sort of close to spring, but it still gets dark by about 5:30, 5:45. So I still don't have heaps of time to play with yet, but And it's so good that the days are getting longer. Like a month ago it was dark, like pitch black at 5, and it's already 5 now and we're riding. Step down through that mud. Okay, where are we at? Quite flat through here, but you know, it's good. Normally I consider this kind of trail sort of boring, but just so good to be back on the bike. And honestly, all these side features make it quite interesting. I'm gonna put the dropper up here. There's actually an uphill bit on the axis trail going the other way. That's all good. Keeps your fitness in check. Oh man, I gotta get under this tree here. And it's such a tight little tree. Okay, back in the downhill section. Change it to higher gear. We're in. Going a little bit uphill. Won't bother with the dropper there. I think it goes straight downhill again. And it does. Cruise a bit for a sec. And back in. Just like a roller coaster. So good. Oh, and how good is that sun? Peeking through the trees to get towards the bottom. I'm gonna go up here actually. Go on the left lane. I don't normally take this lane, I'm climbing up. It's steeper. Pretty sick. And on that pedal. High speed Manny. It's a fast section, it's really dry. Which gets me excited because it reminds me of summer when the trail's dry. Screen is lens star is still clear, so we'll keep going. Getting close to the bottom here. Oh, big 180 turn. Whew. Not too bad, I guess. Not the best, but not terrible. Okay, getting towards the end here. I think there's one more good left-hand berm up here. Get that pedal. Is it coming up here? Yeah, it's the lefty. Put the foot out. Yo, slide through there. Go on the top length, it's drier. That bottom, it gets so muddy in winter. Cruise through those trees. Yeah, so I'm actually having so much fun. I really hope you guys are enjoying this content. Oh, big puddle. Trying to avoid to keep the lens clean. Another one, go around it. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this. Like, be sure, give the video a like, as I said, if you are, because it just helps me out heaps. Really appreciate it. Okay, getting close to the bottom here. It's pretty flat and pedally. I think we're opening up out of the woods in a second here. Trying to avoid the mud. Yeah, there's the opening. We'll go right down into the car. And we might try this little wall ride on the side here. Check, oh, the lens is a bit muddy. Okay, wipe the lens. Got this wall a little bit. Oh, that was so poor. I'm just tired, guys. It's going too slow. Okay, I'll keep going. Right back down to the car. Woo! Bit of mud coming out. Trying bunny hop this pedal. There's a big long jump down here. From memory. Yes, here it is. Didn't get it. Woo! Kinda. Hit this right hand berm. Woo! Oh, I can see the car. It'll be manual going. Oh, check out these horses. So good. You! And look at them go. They are sprinting down. Yo, sliding on the corner. Crazy horses. Whew. Back to... Hey bud, how are you? You're a good horsey, eh? Yeah, who's a good horsey? What a good day. Riding the trails on Pope Road in the Hockanui Mountain Bike Park. For the first time in ages, I've got a muddy bike. I'm a little bit muddy, got a bit of mud on my face, and like I couldn't be happier, you know. We're sitting down here, it's 5:10, it's still daylight. I'm in a t-shirt and shorts, there's blue skies, and honestly it feels like spring is on the way, and we're still only just coming to August. Like, it gets me so excited for summer and spring with it coming so early, and just pumped to get on the bike and excited that by the time spring does roll around properly, my wrist will be real good. So just good vibes, good times all around, super stoked. And for you guys that live in Southland, you want to ride out here, what I'll do now is I'll put a wee Google Maps thing in the video now to show you guys where this is. And so it's only about like not even 5 minutes, probably 2 minutes out of Gorn, you can come ride here. And it's about a 20-minute ride up to the top. And like there's beginner trails through to advanced trails. So I highly recommend this park if you're looking for something different to ride. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna transition to back at home. We'll get the bike washed and I'll give you guys a wee update on the wrist, how strong it is, how many press ups I can do. So I said I was gonna do that in the other videos and I haven't done it since actually. We've made it back home, so let's get this thing all cleaned up. Boom, just like that, she's all clean. All the mud's gone, ready to roll for another ride. Super awesome bike, stands out unreal in the orange. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna put this thing away, then we'll head in the house and I'll give you guys a wee update on how the wrist strength is going. My wrist rehab has looked like me doing a lot of massage gun work up and down my forearm and on the ligaments of my wrists to try and keep them nice and loose and promote that movement to the wrist. I've also been doing a lot of resistance band work, doing lots of rotation exercises, flexion and extension exercises. The reason why I'm doing both my right and left hand is to make sure while my right hand gets stronger, I don't make it stronger in my left hand. And then on the press up front, I'm now able to do 20 press ups again, which I'm really stoked about, and the strength is coming along nicely. In any case, guys, that is going to be the end of this week's video, so I really hope you've enjoyed it. Be stoked if you guys gave the video a like, share it around to anyone new who might like it, and subscribe if you're new. Cheers for watching, team.